had a dog, and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's going to. Here, Blue, you good dog, you. Boo, you good dog, you. You and Nell found Aunt Maude stretched out on a cot in the farmhouse, 5 or 6 dogs piled on top. To carry the body out, you plunked down boards so your feet wouldn't sink through the ankle deep. I remember Maude's place, the narrow path that led through the 3-room shack. Piles of books in Des Moines registers, Wonder Bread wrappers, folded and stacked to the ceiling, braided into rugs on the floor. Here, Prince! Maude had a string of 7 different dogs named Prince. There was no place to sit, and Maude pulled out a piece of her moldy bread and offered us grilled cheese. Boo-hoo. Good dog, you. Boo-hoo. Good dog, you. I remember Maude's place, but you say that was only the last. She grew older, richer, flesh puffing from frame. She moved again and again, each house smaller and shabbier, further from town, each house taking in one more dog. Here, Prince, she called, hoisting herself into her Jeep, and the pack squeezed in around her. Drooling on the seats, Dash, her canvas cape that flapped in the wind as she raced down the gravel road, roared into your drive to collect the rent. Prince snapped at your hands. Maude huffed, groaned, pulled herself out from behind the wheel, her cape hiking up enough, just enough for you to see that underneath she was naked. You drove there with the rent check. Sometimes found the 2 dark eyes of a shotgun aimed out the window. Boo-hoo, you good dog, you. Once you found her sitting cross-legged on the cot, eyes fixed. She didn't even hear you come in. She didn't even blink when you put your hand on her arm. She just began to talk. That was a you killed down at old man Sullivan's place. Came around saying a pack of neighbor dogs done it, and would I help him round them up? Fetched my gun, and we went off to Burke's, took care of old Shep. Then kunkles and cusses, finks. When we got to Mammy Flannery, she swore up and down her little rat terrier ain't done nothing. Oh, she wailed. Not him. Not him. She begged and begged me, but Sullivan already had him cornered in the barn. Mammy fell to a pool at my feet when she heard the shot. And I went home and found Prince. Oh, we'd done it all right. Still had the blood dribbling from his chin. Up till then, he was the best I ever had. I trained that Prince. Taught him to come and sit, heel, and then he'd be my dishwasher. I'd put my plate down on the floor and lickety split, it'd be clean. Then I'd want a certain sow, and all I had to do was point and Prince and nose her out. But I took him down by the creek, set him up on the bank. Jesus. He just sat there a-grinning, ears pointing as I raised my gun. Well, there's one thing. I should have dug the hole first. I should have dug the hole first. When they dug Maude's hole. They went way down toward the end, clear of everyone. Priest said, that's where she belongs, willing all her money to her dogs. At the wake, they kept the coffin shut. And you never told what you found that day. You stepped on the porch, dogs whining, bowls empty, ribs sticking out. How the hands were folded across the chest, and little bits of flesh were nibbled away, like crumbs of bread. You good dog.